The 2025 Honda ADV 160 is here, and it's ready to make waves in the scooter segment. Honda has taken everything we loved about the previous model and refined it further, giving us a scooter that isn't just a daily commuter but a true adventure-ready machine for riders who want a versatile two-wheeler. Today, we'll dive deep into what makes the scooter stand out from its design and features to performance, comfort, price, and overall value. So by the end, you'll know exactly why this scooter is considered one of the most exciting adventure scooters on the market right now. Let's start with the way this scooter looks. The Honda ADV 160 has always been marketed as an urban adventure scooter, and the 2025 version carries forward that identity with even more boldness. The design is rugged, muscular, and full of sharp edges. Up front, you're greeted with a striking LED headlight cluster, inspired by adventure motorcycles, with angular DRLs that give it a modern and aggressive stance. The tall adjustable windscreen enhances not just the aesthetics but also functionality, helping cut wind blast whether you're cruising on highways or tackling city traffic. Honda has also improved the body panels to give it a sportier yet more premium look, with crisp lines that make it stand out from regular city scooters. The dual-tone paint schemes with adventure-inspired graphics add to its youthful vibe. This is not a scooter you blend in with, it's a scooter designed to make you stand out. Move around to the side, and you'll notice the chunky, semi-knobby tires that hint at the ADV 160's ability to handle more than just smooth city roads. The raised ground clearance and beefier suspension setup give it a rugged appeal. Honda clearly wants you to know this isn't your typical grocery run scooter, it's something you can take on weekend trips, on rougher patches of tarmac, and even light trails. The rear of the scooter complements the aggressive front with a stylish LED taillight, grab rails, and a sleek yet functional profile. The overall design gives it a mini adventure bike look, but with all the practicality of a scooter. Now, let's talk about performance, because that's where Honda has really upped the game for 2025. The ADV 160 is powered by a 157cc, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine that is part of Honda's S+ Enhanced Smart Power Plus family. It delivers around 16 horsepower at 8,500 revolutions per minute and 14.7 Newton-meters of torque at 6,500 revolutions per minute. That might not sound like big numbers compared to motorcycles, but for a scooter, it's plenty to make city rides, highway stretches, and even hilly roads enjoyable. The acceleration feels lively, and the scooter has enough punch to overtake easily in city traffic. The fuel injection system ensures smooth throttle response, and Honda's engineering brilliance makes sure the engine runs refined with minimal vibrations. One of the highlights of this scooter is its versatility. The ADV 160 performs well in multiple conditions. In the city, it feels nimble and easy to maneuver, with a comfortable riding position that makes stop-and-go traffic less tiring. On highways, the scooter can cruise at around 90 to 100 km/h without feeling stressed, giving you confidence for longer rides. Thanks to its higher ground clearance of 165 mm, it can also tackle rougher roads, speed breakers, and potholes without scraping. The semi-dual-purpose tires grip well on tarmac and handle gravel roads decently. Honda has also worked on improving rider comfort. The seat is wide, plush, and ergonomically designed for long rides, with enough space for both rider and pillion. The upright seating position feels natural, while the raised handlebar adds to the relaxed yet commanding stance. The suspension setup is one of the scooter's strongest points. It gets telescopic forks at the front and twin shock absorbers at the rear. This setup is tuned to absorb bumps better than conventional scooters, which is why the ADV 160 stands apart as an adventure-oriented machine. When it comes to features, Honda has loaded the 2025 ADV 160 with modern equipment that makes it not only practical but also premium. The scooter comes with a fully digital LCD instrument cluster that displays speed, RPM, fuel level, trip meter, odometer, average fuel consumption, and even a battery voltage indicator. The display is crisp and easy to read even in bright sunlight. It also gets a smart key system with keyless ignition, which adds both security and convenience. Another impressive feature is the Honda Selectable Torque Control, HSTC, which helps prevent rear wheel slip, especially on wet or loose surfaces. Having this kind of traction control system in a 160cc scooter is a segment-first feature that really sets the Adverb apart. You also get an idling stop system that helps save fuel by shutting off the engine at long traffic signals and restarting it with a twist of the throttle. Underseat storage is spacious, big enough to fit a full-face helmet, and Honda has also included a USB charging port in the front glove box, which is a thoughtful addition for today's connected riders. The Adverb 160 also offers an adjustable windscreen with 2 levels, which can be changed without tools, a great touch for riders who switch between city commutes and longer rides. In terms of braking performance, the Adverb 160 is well equipped. It gets disc brakes at both the front and rear, supported by a combi braking system or ABS, depending on the variant you choose. The braking feel is sharp, confidence-inspiring, and well-suited for both city and highway conditions. The 14-inch wheels at the front and 13-inch at the rear, along with those block pattern tires, provide stability and grip. Now let's touch upon the fuel efficiency, which is always a big deciding factor in scooters. Honda claims the Adverb 160 can return around 42 to 45 km per liter under mixed riding conditions. With a fuel tank capacity of 8.1 liters, you can expect a practical riding range of around 300 to 350 km on a full tank. That's excellent for riders who plan to use this scooter not just in the city but also for longer weekend getaways. When it comes to pricing, the 2025 Honda Adverb 160 positions itself in the premium scooter category. Depending on the market, the expected price tag is around $4,300 to $4,500 in the international market, while in Asian markets like Indonesia or Thailand, it sits around the equivalent of PKR 1.5 million or 3 Indian rupees and 40 paise lakh. In short, it's more expensive than your regular 125cc or 150cc scooters, but that premium is justified with its adventure styling, advanced features, and Honda's bulletproof reliability. So, what are the unique selling points of this scooter that really make it shine? First, the adventure styling. No other scooter in this displacement range looks as bold and rugged as the Adverb 160. Second, the presence of premium features like Honda Selectable Torque Control, keyless ignition, and adjustable windscreen make it stand apart from other scooters in its class. Third, the versatility of this scooter is unmatched. You can use it as your everyday city commuter, but when the weekend comes, you can take it out on highways or even mild trails and have fun. Fourth, the comfort and practicality. With good storage, USB charging, plush seats, and great suspension that is built to handle real-world needs. And finally, the Honda brand trust and reliability seal the deal. In conclusion, the 2025 Honda Adverb 160 isn't just a scooter. It's a lifestyle statement. It's for those who want more than a simple two-wheeler for daily rides. It's for those who want style, comfort, technology, and adventure in one package. It bridges the gap between practicality and excitement, showing that scooters don't have to be boring. Whether you are a student, a professional, or even someone looking for a second bike for everyday runs, the Adverb 160 brings something special to the table. It's futuristic, it's reliable, and it's versatile. Honda has once again proved why it leads the scooter game, and the Adverb 160 continues that legacy with pride. So, if you're in the market for a scooter that can handle city commutes with ease, look rugged and premium, offer cutting-edge features, and still give you the freedom to explore beyond city limits, then the 2025 Honda Adverb 160 should definitely be on your short list.